Hi, Sag. You are going through a transformation. I think this is really collective. It's coming for almost every sign, where there are major changes, shifts happening in our lives. And of course, we are post, the season of the eclipses. Now in December, there is a rebirth that is happening, but it has to come slowly but surely. You have death in your major arcana. So something in your life, internally, externally, maybe both, has been dying, has been renewed, reborn. And this could have to do at this time with your own value. You have the second house, how you value yourself, but as well your economics, your financial situation. That is really linked. How you're thinking or feeling or being within you is going to dictate your external circumstance when it comes to finances. Now, what is interesting is that for you here, Sag, we're seeing that it's only when you find a certain inner stability, the fourth house is coming through, your home, the roots of your being. Once you find the home within you, once you find this sense of safety, of I am okay, especially, December has to do with the Christmas and all the celebrations that go with that, but it has to do with also families, and sometimes we are not so comfortable with that, or friends, or your family or circle, social circle. And what is interesting is that here it has to do more with your internal sense of me, of value. Perhaps you have not been valued by others, or there has been very triggering circumstances that just happened or are happening in your life. And so here Neptune is just illusion. Neptune has to do with your yearnings, contemplation, meditation. Is the ruler of Pisces. It's meditation. It's your higher sense of self, of faith, and of hope, Sag. And here you're asked to not lose hope, but instead focus internally and find this deeper place where you find the inspiration that is beyond you. And perhaps in this way you will find this sense of wholeness, which in turn will manifest itself externally. You also got the Hierophant and the Star. What are you committing yourself to? There is commitment here on the board, but also the Star, healing. Are you committing yourself to your healing? That is what is coming through. And so it's turning back your attention internally. Now, what we see, before we get into your tarot, here in your spread, you have financial and material changes, number 5. And movement, choices, decisions in many areas of your life, or maybe just one. It could be love, it could be relationships, it could be your work, it could be your home where you live as well, that is coming through, because we see journey, travel here. But you seem to be at a crossroad and indecision when it comes to how can you manifest material harvest, how can you be abundant, what is your path. And we are, with Mars in retrograde in Gemini, we are all being faced with a lot of mental confusion about our truth, about who we are, how we value ourselves, but also about the new path ahead. There's a new path that has been shown to you internally that is aligned with your truth, who you are. And you need to follow that. You have the first chakra here, Archangel Michael, and the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which has to do with this internal power, this groundedness. Where do you feel grounded? Maybe perhaps you're not feeling grounded in the external world, but how can you ground yourself within? And once that gets clear, you connect with the light, with the sun within you, with what burns within you, and that inspires you. That gives you the hope shining through. And this light can be found only in the heart and in spirit. You have door to spirit here and the heart chakra opening. So beyond romantic, relationship, we have men holding a heart here. It's about holding your own heart. Where have you let yourself down? And where is your truth? Because once you find your truth, this is an Ace of Sword energy, once you find that, and that will come through insights, not from your mental space, there's victory. So you have triumphant success, victory here in your energy and fulfillment of wishes. But this comes after purification. You have the waterfalls here. It comes with spiritual strength. And right now we're all asked to step into beyond ourselves. Have the faith, have the courage to step into the new version of who we are actually. Perhaps until now you haven't been you. And through this healing, you will discover that and get into balance. You have 6 of Pentacles here. Sag. Yeah, the Lovers is coming through. There's a choice. There's definitely a choice and a change of perspective needed to get into action. You have the Lovers. This could also be a very intense relationship. We did have the men holding a heart. So it could be a soulmate energy as well. And a Knight of Wands here that is indicating action. That is indicating movement and going forward here with your choices and your decisions. But for that, there needs to be a change of perspective, the Hangman here. And perhaps a need to go within to allow the stop to happen, the slowing down, so that you can actually move forward quicker. Because you could be kind of fighting with divine timing right now. Because with the retrogrades, we have this fighting spirit Mars that wants to go forward, but it's kind of being backed up. And so it's happening for reasons. The stars are the stars. They don't lie. And so they're asking us to, yes, look forward. But also, if they're stopping us a little bit, it's for us to go deeper so that we can move forward in a more effective way later. Have number 9 here. It's almost at the 10. You're almost there. And we're almost at the end of the year as well. But here we are wrapping things up, Sag. And we can't go into action in a mode that is too impulsive. That is why there's a need for reflection, for this Neptunian energy. Contemplation. Yes. Again, this Ace of Swords that was channeled before. So this Ace of Swords is divine clarity. Clarity will come if it's not there yet. But it will come as you step into the Empress, which the Empress is the divine feminine. And it's not the masculine for a reason. It's not the Emperor for a reason. Because the Emperor is the masculine, is the one that takes action, that goes, The feminine allows, receives. And so again, the abundance here is not going to come from the external action. It's going to come here from the return to self. Return to self. And we have here passionate messages, movement, travel, again, that is indicated with the 8 of Wands. You will get clarity onto where to go, where to move. Whoops. Number 3 could be significant for some of you. You had in the pre-shuffle a lot of cards that came 3 by 3. And here a lot of cards want to come at the same time. That means that, again, there's this impulsive kind of mind space where you want to go, 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 take action. But no, you're asked to, again, make sure you're clear before you move. Yeah. So 5 of Wands here. Drama, competition, ego battle, with a Knight of Swords here. Communication, rushing forward. And that could be impulsive communication. I see here exactly this Mars in retrograde in Gemini, which has to do with sometimes impulsive anger, rage, words that can be cutting when we don't mean them. We need to be careful about our communication here. And that communication can come from also a 3 of Swords, pain in the heart, whatever that means for you. But whatever has been painful, is painful, needs to be healed at this time. That is what is showing up. Because if you move forward with this pain, you will just be repeating the same cycles over and over again. We can't be rushing. If you rush your words, if you rush your actions, you might get hurt in the process as well. Perhaps there's patience needed in the relationships, particularly here. Because there could be illusions as well, you know, like the communication right now is not easy, especially this week. There's a sense of misunderstanding that can happen, a sense of seeing things where they're not really, you know, where is reality, where is illusion? And so that needs to be treaded with carefully. Yeah, exactly. This 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. From feeling left out in the cold here, we get into compassion. Whatever happens in our life emotionally, when there's a lack of, you know, feeling loved or love in general, it's showing us something. It's showing us perhaps lack of love that is felt within, because the external world is the mirror of how we are within. So if you are with someone, but there's a lack of love, or there's a separation, or there's something that has happened here, it is just showing how much you value yourself. If you are in the victim mode of, I'm left out in the cold, I'm this, I'm that, and you have let yourself down, you yourself, then that is what will be mirrored in the external world. Now, the remedy to this, again, is a feminine energy. It's not the King of Cups, it's the Queen of Cups. It is getting into, she's also a very psychic queen, so it's, again, getting into your higher self, but also your higher heart. The compassion, the understanding. When we get hurt, it's to actually understand more about emotions, about our life, about who we actually are. So those are the lessons that are being revealed to you. Once you get to the bottom of the lessons, Page of Pentacles, Earth energy, this is a messenger, it's a new beginning, it's grounded, and it has to do with your life, your pentacle, your project, your mission, how actually financially you can be abundant. And so this is your path. Once you get to the bottom of the internal space, things will start to move forward, but don't force anything. Okay, Sag? So I hope this was helpful. I will see you very soon. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.